Hey guys, Normie Gardner here, and I want to make a video about some reflections about Sargon of Akkad and the skeptic movement after watching the Richard Spencer quote-unquote debate. But before I do that, I want to make a quick note to my subscribers, old and new. So if this it's just a channel update, so I just want to, I'm going to put a timestamp on the video, and you can skip forward if you're not interested in this sort of thing to get to the meat of this video. So, starting now, here's a little preliminary note. I just want to let you guys know. I've just got a bunch of new subscribers because one of my videos about Mr. Mediocre has just blown up. Most of my videos are 50 views, 20 views, 100 views, and then like the Mediocre video went to like 7,000 views. I did not expect that, and I don't expect it to happen again. But because of that, I got a whole bunch of new subscribers, and I feel like I want to be honest with you guys. This channel is basically a philosophy channel. I feel weird saying that because, I don't feel like I'm worthy to be called a philosopher. I'm just some guy making videos. But that's the sort of thing that interests me, and so I basically want you guys to know that if you're expecting a lot of videos like this, probably won't happen. I mean, maybe I'll get greedy for views and make them, but I probably will only make them if I think that it's something that's interesting or relevant. This isn't going to be like a skeptic LOL channel or, skeptics are pawned by the alt-right, or whatever. It's like this. There's other people that do that way better than I could ever do it. So it's mostly going to be about like time and death and that sort of thing. So if you don't find that part interesting, well, I hope that you still watch it and find it interesting, but I just want to be honest with you. That's what most of my videos will probably still be around. Anyway, that's what I want to let you guys know. Hope you, welcome to all my new subscribers, and I hope you enjoy these videos, and I will do my best to entertain you. Okay, now on to the meat of this video. Sargon of Akkad was on his live stream with the controversial alt-right figure Richard Spencer, and he came off really badly. He came off as flustered, as bullying, as immature, as giggling, and Spencer came off better than Sargon. Spencer was making arguments. Spencer at one point said, "I don't even want to talk to you, Sargon. I'm going to just talk to sticks." That's the impression that I got. Now, I haven't watched the whole thing. It's a 4-hour stream, but I think there are some things to be said about Sargon in particular and the skeptic community as a whole. First thing is this. The skeptics can't fight the alt-right. And the reason they can't fight the alt-right is because they have no core. I hate to say that, but it's true. I mean, there is the core of classical liberalism is not something that can withstand very much pressure, because classical liberalism, meaning the system of free government, was built in a Christian context. It just was. Whether you believe in Christianity or not is not important, but it was like the whole idea of the rights of the individual was built on the idea that there's a God that gave us rights. I mean, this isn't controversial. It's right there in the Constitution. In the Declaration of Independence. And like, once that's gone, once you don't have that core, then there's nothing to defend it with. So you can be it's not like you can't be a skeptic and be a just don't believe in any religion and don't believe in God, and you can still hold these things, but it never becomes anything more than your personal preference. About Sargon in particular, he has become his quality of his arguments and his videos has gone down, or maybe we're seeing them in their true light when he has to fight someone who isn't just some raging leftist retard. I mean, here's the thing. I've been watching Sargon for a long time, and I have noticed in the last couple of years that his videos have gone down in quality, not in quantity. When I first started watching him, he was like 1,000 subscribers, and he was just this guy that sometimes he talked about medieval stuff, sometimes he talked about ancient Greek stuff, and sometimes most of the time he would talk about anti-feminist stuff. He would just make fun of these people and say how stupid, but he wouldn't just make fun of them. He would indignantly show how unfair they were being. That was his appeal. He was indignant. He was, like, what the heck was wrong with these people? What's wrong with these people? Now, I think this is something to do with Jeff Holiday. He has become like this fake troll, this like mediocre troll. That's what Sargon's become, like a mediocre troll, a flippant troll. And flippancy, as I've said before, is just a stupid and ugly habit to get into. It makes you unserious. Flippancy is when like you just giggle at someone. You just like, oh, no. It's like this stupid. What happened in this stream is that immediately Spencer came out with guns blazing. He just said like, Sargon did a quote from John Locke, and Spencer immediately attacked the idea that John Locke was important. Like, just, what the hell? I don't care about John Locke. This is so autistic. You're talking about this theoretical world. How here in the real world, white people are, and he did his whole thing with the alt-right thing. And Sargon, here's the thing. He didn't answer that. He got angry, he got flustered, and he started giggling and strawmanning. That's all he did. And it looked really bad. It looked really bad. And I'm not happy to say that. I mean, I used to. I'm not saying I totally like Sargon, but I don't want to see anybody act like that, and like a grown man acting like that, because it was like watching a 14-year-old in debates with like 30-year-olds. That's what it was like. Now, here's the thing: like, Sargon didn't used to do this. This whole fake troll thing, this whole like I'm gonna laugh at these people, the whole Kekistan thing, that started a couple years ago with Sargon. It doesn't really work, and the reason it doesn't work is that that's not Sargon's persona. That's not why he's appealing. He's appealing because he's like a down-to-earth guy, really, when you get down to it. I mean, and he's saying like the everyman commentary on things, like this is like, this is just like, look at this feminist stuff. It's stupid, it's unfair, and it's evil, and everyone can agree with it because it is stupid and unfair and evil, But when he becomes like, oh, I'm just going to be a troll and just like laugh at everybody, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I mean, someone who does it well, I'm going to suck some dick here again. Mediocre does it well. And I think the reason he's able to do it well, let's just put that. Mediocre does it well. This is not inner aristocrat doing it well, because like earlier, Jim did more serious stuff, did more, moral videos, like whatever, and did serious critique. That's the whole Gamergate thing, like, which he basically started, like, was because he made moral critiques, and like, but now Jim is just trolling under the Mediocre channel. He's just trolling. He's just mocking people, and the reason he's able to do that is that he says at the beginning, I am not going to be serious about anything. I am not doing anything serious. I don't care about anything. Whether Jim, the actual human being, cares about something is probably he does, but the persona of Mediocre is just, I don't care about anything. I am just like the Batman Joker. He can do that. He's really good at doing that. He has the persona to do that. Sargon does not, and he just comes off as like this like fake giggling. Because like, here's the thing: flippancy makes you look bad unless you're in on the joke. I mean, if you're in on the joke, you don't notice it. But if you're not in that group that's making fun of the other group, you just look like a 14-year-old girl, giggling, pointing, and laughing. It's like a stupid, childish thing. And if that's all you're gonna do is do the flippancy thing and do the Kekistan, and I'm just gonna giggle at Richard Spencer and strawman him, well, guess what? The alt-right's gonna kick your ass. You have to actually have arguments. When Richard Spencer said at the beginning of that debate, what do I care about John Locke? The correct thing to do was to grasp that argument, to grasp it, consider it, think about it, and answer, because there is an answer. John Locke actually his thoughts on government are important. Why? Well, they were important enough for the founders of the United States to take his ideas seriously. They resonated with ideas of natural law, with human nature. So yeah, they're important. There are certain people who had deep insights into government and human nature, and just to say, oh, well, that's just a theoretical. No, it wasn't. It wasn't theoretical. He based his insights on what he saw. I mean, that's what philosophers do. So, he could have answered Richard Spencer. I agree with Richard Spencer. I think Richard Spencer was wrong, but all Sargon did was just like get flustered and start strawmanning. I think he looked like a guy who was out of his depth. And Styx did not, and Styx took his argument seriously and answered it, and that's much more effective. Sargon, meanwhile, just turned out to be like this, like, smaller personality, you know? To be honest, I think that, I think fame has gotten to that guy too much. It doesn't look good, man. It doesn't look good. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.